Good evening, students. How are you all? Fine. Okay, very good. Dear students, now is the session of business studies. As usually, it happens every day at this time. Okay. In the previous few sessions, we had started the first chapter of the second part of business studies, that is sources of business finance, and many topics we have discussed, as what is called business finance, what is the importance of business finance, what are the types of business finance, etc., etc. we have discussed. Okay, and today we are going to discuss about the meaning and types of owned capital. As we have seen, there are two components of the capital structure of an enterprise, which are called owned fund and borrowed fund. So long as owned fund is concerned, it refers to that amount of capital, that fund which is owned by the entrepreneur, by the businessman himself, and it is invested on its own. That means the capital which is invested by the business enterprises by themselves, not through borrowing, then that is called owned fund or owned capital, owner's capital. You know, what are the main sources of owner's fund? There are basically three sources of owner's fund, which are equity share, preference share, and plowing back of profit, that is called retained earnings of companies. Okay, so in this session I am going to discuss about these three sources of own fund one by one. Before discussing equity capital and equity share and preference share, let us first understand what is called share. When we say share, then it refers to a smaller division of the total capital into a smaller units. It means if the total capital that is going to be invested in the business and that is required, if is divided into a smaller units as many as a smaller units as possible, then each a small unit of this fund will be called share. Okay, as for example, suppose the registered capital of a company is rupees 1 lakh, and if this rupees 1 lakh is divided into 10 equal parts, then it will be divided by 10, and all the 10 equal parts will have the equal value of rupees 10,000. Okay, so each a smaller part, each a smaller unit of the total capital, that's value is rupees 10,000, will be called a share. Okay, and simply by buying a share of a company means giving capital to the company to invest in the business, and the shareholder who invests his capital in fact becomes liable to share profit of the company in the form of dividend, right? So when we say share, then that refers to a smaller division or division of the total registered capital of a company into a smaller units, that is called share. Okay students, thank you.